I mean, right here, the Lakers just don't defend this cross screen. I mean, this player's coming through. You got to jam this player as he comes through so this player can get on the other side. I mean, Alperen Sengun is catching this ball way too low. I mean, you just didn't defend that screen. So, I mean, if you're Rui Hachimura right here, you got to force Alperen Sengun into this help right here, okay? Like, look at this. I mean, Troy Brown wants to help you. Just angle him here. I can stunt, recover. But why would you let him beat you this way? If you're Rui Hachimura right here, you got to get up and play Sengun right here, okay? You get your hand on him right here. Look at this. So now he's just going to rip through and make a dribble this way. So that's going to force you to have to open up your hip that way. And now when he comes this way, you can't slide your feet. You got to turn your entire body, and that's not going to happen. If you're Troy Brown guarding the inbounder here, stop. You got to get right in front of the inbounder, like right here. You can't guard. Look at how he's guarding. Pfft. What is D'Angelo Russell doing? Get your feet set in a defensive stance, ready to guard here. D'Angelo Russell is doing none of... Where's he going? Okay, so these two Lakers players are going to dig in the post. So if you know that, then Dennis Schroeder's got to get up here. Play up. Like, why? Don't just give him space without him having to earn that space. Like, look at this. You have these players ready to dig, but you're playing off. So he's going to just get too low now. Okay, the Lakers are in a zone right here. As this player cuts through, this player's got to take the middle of the zone. This player can't leave. This player can't leave. This player can't leave. You can't guard nobody. Like, look at this. You're just absolutely guarding nobody, and you're staring at the ball, by the way. Look at Austin Reeves here. Not a defensive stance. Feet aren't set. So look what happens when this pass gets made. Like, you're just not ready to guard like this. Look at how much space you're giving up. This player comes to help and then rotates out pretty well. So if you're this player here, you can't just be stepping up to guard the ball. You got to see your man. Like, this player's doing a pretty good job guarding one-on-one. Why are you just coming over here to double, having no idea what your man is doing? Like, what? Off of a switch, you have to get underneath the screener when you switch. Look what happens when you switch over the top. That draws a backside defender, which should never happen on a switch. So now this man in the corner can just rip and go. You have to sprint back in a defensive stance. Look at this player right here. You can't backpedal. Look at this Lakers player here just backpedaling. So you're off balance. Like, come on. Look at Austin Reeves. This is a terrible switch. Get your hands off the screener if you're switching, okay? Let this screen happen. You stay level to the screener so you're ready to guard. Like, look at Austin Reeves. He is not ready to guard right now. So his feet are never get set. If you're in drop coverage, this player can't be standing. You've got to slide over here. If you're in a defensive stance and your feet are set, if a skip pass gets made here, you'd be able to easily recover. But, I mean, look at that. There's just no backside help whatsoever. The pass can't get made. Wonder why the Rockets get this rebound. Look at this. There isn't one player on the Lakers boxing out. Not one. Look at this. None. There's no. You're just letting the Rockets get... Wow. Okay, the fact that this player is able to get a deflection all stems from right here. You're not boxing out. You got to get your whole body in front. Use the lower half of your body. That drives this player out. Look at how you're letting this player just stick around here. So now look. Now he's able to get this deflection because you let him stay in the play. What's D'Angelo Russell doing here? Okay, Wenyen Gabriel's giving you space. So this handoff right here, you just come through and meet this player on the other side. Instead, D'Angelo Russell's gambling. What are you doing? Right here, you got to angle this guard this way, okay? You want this guard coming here because now there's backside help for this player's roll. See, look when you let this player come, the guard come the other way. There's no backside help for this player's roll. Okay, this is a total mismatch. Wenyen Gabriel's just going to be backpedaling. You forget about it. Okay, so if you're Wenyen Gabriel, you got to get up and force this player here. We're going to keep this defender right here. It's a strong side ISO. If this player cuts here, this player takes this player out. And then after this double team, you just go to the weak side of the floor. I mean, it's a strong side ISO. It's very easy to double. Don't just let Wenyen Gabriel get totally cooked. It's all about backside help right here. You've seen this screen coming, so this player's got to slide in. Remember, if your feet are set and you're in a defensive stance and they throw a skip pass, you'll be able to recover. But if you're not in backside help, like, obviously. Okay, this is ridiculous right here. If Dennis Schroeder, just take the ball, okay? Wenyen Gabriel's got this big. D'Angelo Russell has this Rockets player coming here. Like, what is going? How's there confusion here? If you're Austin Reeves, you can't just backpedal the whole way. Stop. Like, stop and get your feet set. Please. Have some semblance of being able to guard the ball. Backpedaling is not any semblance of being able to guard the ball. Okay, so Rui Hachimura is supposed to be guarding this Rockets player here. So why does Rui Hachimura just not... What are you doing? It's just like, again, why does Austin Reeves have to backpedal? Why can't he sprint back and get in a defensive stance? Because all you're doing is allowing an open three now. That's the only thing you just accomplished. The Lakers are in a zone right now. If you're Wenyen Gabriel, you got to guard this Rockets player in this area of the zone. This is your area of the zone. Like, you can't just not guard somebody in a zone. What? So again, if you're coming out to challenge this shot, after you challenge the shot, don't stare at the shot, box out. Look at Wenyen Gabriel. What is that? Of course, this long rebound comes right back to Houston. And so Wenyen Gabriel can get in a defensive stance with his feet set, but nope, look what he's choosing to do. He's choosing to climb upward, which means you're going uphill as this player's going downhill.